Finance Minister Joe Oliver held a news conference in the budget lockup with journalists. Among the questions he faced, how are we getting into a surplus when in fact in past years there was a $3 billion contingency fund? Now it's only $1 billion. He says we're in surplus.
Now, as you know, when you have a contingency that is not used, it goes to repay debt. In fact, if you have a surplus that isn't used, similarly, it goes to repay debt. That's what happens automatically at the end of the year. In the past, we haven't had a surplus, and we've blown through the contingency. This year, we're forecasting a surplus and a contingency. Now, you can put the two together if you want, or you can keep them separate, but at the end of the day, that's the cushion we have for the unexpected and the unavoidable.
Secondly, he's being asked about all of the money that's supposedly being set aside for infrastructure projects. Much of that money doesn't come for another 2, 3, 4 years. He says it'll come when the projects are ready.
Understand, first of all, that this is entirely additional to the $75 billion infrastructure program that we have previously announced, 53 billion of which will go to the priorities of municipalities and provinces. That money continues to be available, and it's available now, and we are awaiting, or we've already received, the priorities from provinces right across this country.
The finance minister was asked, is this not just about politics? Isn't it just about getting the Conservatives re-elected? He said, no, it's about the country. It was also pointed out to the finance minister that money to be set aside for national defence won't be coming for years. Again, it was suggested that the surplus coming our way isn't necessarily valid. In the coming days, the finance minister will continue to sell his budget, both in the House of Commons and throughout the country. For the Ottawa Citizen, I'm Mark Kennedy.